Well, first off, don't your kids look great? Well, good evening, everyone. If you're just now joining us, don't worry. Come on in. There's standing room over to my right. I do see some seats up top, and to my left, I do see some seats. So you'll need to find one of those. Otherwise, I can't help you much more than that. So to my left are stairs. You can make your way up as we're starting. First off, if we could do everyone a favor, go ahead and take our phones and silence them. Very good. I want to explain who is on the stage with me tonight. First off, my name is Dustin Gehring. I'm the very proud principal of White Oak Middle School. If we haven't met, why haven't we met? But it is great to have you here tonight. We're really excited about this evening. It's going to be very, very special. On the stage joining me to my left is my fantastic White Oak Middle School staff. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for spending your evening with us. Also on the stage tonight are our National Junior Honor Society inductees, our high honor students, and our students with a 3.5 or better GPA. Let's give them a round of applause. We have a number of 8th grade speakers tonight, and I know that you'll give them grace and you'll give them smiles from the crowd as they will come up here and they'll be a bit nervous, and that's okay. They're going to do their absolute best. Joining us first with our welcome, let's welcome Miss Sydney Cosgrove.
Hi, and welcome to 8th grade recognition. It's been an amazing 3 years. As this year is coming to an end, it's getting harder and harder to say goodbye. Soon we will all be leaving this school and heading our separate ways. It's going to be hard to say goodbye to being a warrior. After these final few days of middle school, we will be starting a whole new chapter of our lives in high school. Tonight is the night that we will be recognizing all of the amazing things we have done as White Oak Warriors.
Shot. Next up is let's welcome Anna Koopman with the Pledge of Allegiance. Anna? Please rise.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. For a night like this, it's important that we also recognize and bring a little art to the program. And so we have an inspirational poem brought to us by Alexis Allen. Let's welcome Alexis.
This poem is called Keep Pushing.
Oh, hold tight. You're okay? Hey, Brent, can you turn us down just a little bit? Okay.
This poem is called Keep Pushing by Alexis Allen. You've probably seen it all, from the drama to the hallway, to the occasional hallway brawl. You've probably been through a lot, from wanting to crawl in a hole to being put on the spot. But you've also made it this far. Why stop now? Just 2 years and you'll be driving a car. We're almost there, no point in backing down now. Nothing in life is fair, but you can make it. You can push yourself, you can keep going, because you're on the road to your own success. Don't be great sometimes, be great all the time.
I don't know if you caught that or not, but that was actually an original poem by Alexis. How about that? All right, we're adding a new piece to our celebration this year, and it's been a long time waiting, and I think it's very important. If I could have Miss Steele join me up here. We are going to be doing a retirement devotion. We're losing 3 of our warriors this year, and they've done a fantastic job, and we have a couple of students that have wrote a piece for them to recognize their hard work. My first in recognizing Miss Steele is Elizabeth Browning. Elizabeth?
There are very few times when every student in a classroom likes a teacher. On one rare example of this, I think all Access students, past and present, can agree that Mrs. Steele is one of their favorite teachers. With a consistency for positivity and good humor, Mrs. Steele made language arts and social studies classes for me and my classmates, for my classmates and me to look forward to. Although she piled on wordly wise lessons and 2 to 3 minute speeches, it all ended up helping us in the end. All 8th grade Access students will walk out of White Oak on June 4th with the best grammar, vocabulary, and knowledge of American history because of her. As a mega Bengals fan with a new story about her grandkids to tell each day, Access was never boring and we all had a reason to laugh at some point in the day. Mrs. Steele was a special teacher. She was the right balance of discipline and humor. She challenged her students to the right extent. She made us feel like a family. I was lucky to have had Mrs. Steele as a teacher, and everyone is thankful for her teaching us for 2 years, 1 year, or maybe even just a few weeks. We will all miss her, and some of us intend on crying when we have to say goodbye. So one last time, thank you, Mrs. Steele.
Next, I'd like to bring up our nurse, Miss Painter. I know she's running around somewhere. Someone find me the nurse, Painter. Someone find me a nurse. Here she is. I knew she'd be out there working because she can't help herself. Well, this is Nurse Painter. Speaking on her behalf tonight is Shelby Lutz. Let's welcome Shelby.
Mrs. Painter is our school nurse. She has been the school nurse for 16 years. Over these years, she has helped students with a variety of things. She always knows the best thing to do for you. I myself have been greatly helped by Mrs. Painter. Other than being an amazing nurse, she's also an amazing person, which I'm sure any student that's come to her will agree. The 8th graders, myself included, will miss her next year when we're at Coleraine. And I'm sure the 6th and 7th graders that will be staying here at White Oak will miss her too. I know next year's nurse will have big shoes to fill. With that said, us White Oak Warriors wish Mrs. Painter a happy retirement.
Our third retiree could not join us tonight, but I still think we should speak on her behalf. Speaking for Miss Rosanna Hale is Lindsay Scott. Let's welcome Lindsay.
As many of you know, one of our counselors, Miss Hale, is retiring this year. Miss Hale was an amazing counselor. She knew just the right things to say when you needed help or someone to talk to. We are all so thankful for her to have chosen to be a counselor at White Oak Middle School. Miss Hale was always there when you needed to talk or change your schedule. She always knew how to make someone smile or make their day better. We're all going to miss having her here. No one will ever be able to replace Miss Hale, and White Oak wants to wish her a happy retirement.
A career spent at a school is special, and I think it deserves a standing ovation. Get on your feet. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. During the next portion of our program, we're going to be honoring some of our club participants. For most of this, the students will just rise where they are, and we'll clap for them then. The students that are asked to the stage will come forward to receive any kind of award that is given. I head up the first group along with Ms. Lineberger, who's to my left, and that is our anti-bully group. So any 8th graders involved in empowering warriors, will you stand up? Let's give them a round of applause.
I'm Jamie Lineberger. Mrs. Wyatt asked me to speak on behalf of the Green Team. The Green Team is an environmental club at White Oak Middle School. They're responsible for maintaining our gardens, and we've planted different butterfly gardens and trees. And we have a trail. They take care of it. If you were on the Green Team this year, go ahead and stand up so we can see who you are. Nobody? I guess they all stayed home.
I am Stacy Cook. I'm speaking on behalf of Ms. Reverman, who could not be here tonight for math counts. The following student is being recognized for participation in math counts, a club designed to work on speed and accuracy in complex math problems. Congratulations, Jacob Amen.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Steele, as you have all heard. I'm here to announce the Spelling Bee participants this year, so hold your applause until I announce all of them, please, and stand when I call your name. Elena Breitfelter, Liz Browning, Mackenzie Buckmaster, Sydney Kane, Tristan Knight, Noah Kramer, Shelby Lutz, Trevor Kaufman, Grace Matre, Danae Salter, Elizabeth Slonick, Erica Storr, Michael Sturgeon, and Jalen Wright. And I also had the privilege of helping run the Geography Bee again. We've run it many, many times at White Oak as the Spelling Bee. And again, hold your applause till the end. Sierra Shell, Dylan Vickers, Mackenzie Buckmaster, Tristan Knight, Nolan Ensweiler, Shelby Lutz, Carmen Abel, Andrew Haney, Austin Wolf, DeMarco Jones, Sydney Cosgrove, Mitchell Oder, Nathan Payne, Rory Reppert, Ethan Reppert, and Amber Childress. By the way, the Geography Bee winner this year was a 7th grader named Jake Vernatter, and the 6th grade winner, Alex Thorncroft, yes, won the Spelling Bee. And next, representing Ms. Griley, who has taken over Power of the Pen. I was Power of the Pen coach for 20 years, gave it up, time for someone new, and Ms. Peevler is going to announce the Power of the Pen people.
Yeah, Ms. Peevler.
It's my honor to talk about this club. I actually am also a judge for Power of the Pen, so I get to go on the competitions and judge with them. So I'm not sure if you're aware, but there are 7,500 students who write for Power of the Pen every year in the state of Ohio. It's a unique competition where students compete in the area of creative writing and with students all across the state. They were judged on 3 rounds timed writing, which is tough, to make it to the next round. Would the students who were involved in Power of the Pen this year on the Power of the Pen team please rise to be recognized? Stand up, please. Thank you. Okay. A few students wrote so well at the district and then the regional levels that they made it to the state Power of the Pen for a few weeks ago. The state round goes from 7,500 students to 750 students. Those finalists competed at Worcester College, and oh no, I forgot. What happens at Worcester stays at Worcester. I went with these ladies, and these three ladies are Shelby Lutz, Liz Browning, and Grace Matre. And let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you all for representing White Oak well. Next we have Mrs. Williams.
Good evening, my name is Ms. Williams and I am the sponsor for FEA, also known as Future Educators of America. FEA is a club that is for students interested in the education field. FEA is open to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students. This year, FEA sponsored the Sun Ministries Food Drive, a school-wide dance, and teacher appreciation luncheon. Will the hardworking members of FEA please stand? Thank you. We now have Ms. Kinsler.
Hello, I am Ms. Kinsler, and I, along with Mrs. Backus, co-advise Student Council. Student Council, in order to be on there, you have to not only fill out an application and write an essay, but you also have to maintain a really good grade point average, as well as complete 5 service hours, community service hours, every quarter. Some of the things they did to complete these service hours were help with the dance, paint the windows in the cafeteria. They served dinner at Ronald McDonald House. 2 of those happened to be snow days, so they even came in on their days off and did that. We also helped raise money for leukemia. If you would please stand and be recognized if you were part of Student Council this year.
My name's Dina Enderly. I'll be recognizing students who participated in English as a second language. You all know how hard it is to be a middle school student. Imagine being a middle school student and trying to learn the language in a brand new country. Please join me in recognizing any student who participated in ESL this year. Please rise. We have 2 special awards for mastery in English language proficiency and for growth in English language proficiency. Umesh for growth in English language. Umesh, Ray. And for mastery, Hector Lopez. And now with the music awards, Ms. Peebler.
Again. Okay, who you really want to cheer for is our music department. So we'll go through those one by one. Our 8th grade band members have shown their talents through many concerts this year, including the fall, spring, and winter concerts at our school, band bash, and music in the parks. These students practice daily and have been improving their musical talents, and for some of them, over 3 years here at White Oak. If you are a member of the 8th grade band this year, please stand for applause. Thank you. The next set of musicians are known as the Sound of White Oak. They have entertained us through countless pep rallies and events throughout this year. They have to audition for this elite group, a band, and it takes real talent. Our school will not be the same without them. At this time, would the stage band please stand to be recognized? Thank you all. We have several vocal musical groups. We have two, and they are the Tribal Tones and Concert Choir. Tribal Tones is an audition group where the students' vocal abilities are showcased during our musicals and various competitions. The Concert Choir is a group who represent our school at competitions. For those who have been a part of this program for all 3 years in middle school, we thank you for your leadership. And to those who are continuing to participate in a vocal group at Colerain High School next year, we encourage your musical development and stay involved. We would like to thank you for your time and energy you invested in contributing to the success of the White Oak Vocal Music Department. Please stand if you are part of these special groups. I told you our music department was something really special. Drama Club. This year, our drama club produced a fabulous musical called, everybody? Hairspray. It was a huge undertaking, and it consumes a tremendous amount of time and requires dedication and sacrifice. Our cast and crew showed exceptional dedication and professionalism with countless hours and late practices, but it all paid off because Hairspray was a smash hit. We are extremely blessed to have such talented, hardworking students at White Oak. Please continue your involvement in the drama club at Colerain. If you are part of this talented group, please stand at this time to be recognized. Thank you for your dedication. Our next group of musicians can be described as superior. They performed in multiple concerts this year as well, fall, winter, spring, and things like Spaghetti with Strings and Concert in the Park, Music in the Parks. The 8th grade orchestra earned a first place, superior, and the best overall orchestra out of dozens of orchestras from all over the country at the Music in the Parks competition. Would our superior orchestra please stand to be recognized at this time? We have been truly blessed with all of your musical talents. Please continue with your development. Thank you. At this time, we would have Ms. Kinsler for Ms. Pfingstag.
Ms. Finstag was very sorry that she could not be here tonight. She said it was a wonderful, busy, creative year in 8th grade art. With first and second semester students combined, over 100 students from the 8th grade class were able to take art this year. Some students were even in art for the first time since elementary school. Everyone worked hard and learned a lot of great skills and concepts to carry on into high school. The awards this evening take into consideration that there were first and second semester art students. With that said, the award for most improved 8th grade art goes to Jacob Amon and Morgan Menger. You will please come forward. The awards for 8th grade Artist of the Year go to Jenna Leek and Addie Boyer. If you would please come forward. Addie?
For pictures? Smile. All right, thank you very much. Good job, guys. Very good. Next, I'd like to introduce our fantastic PTA president, Tracy Goviglia. Come on up, Tracy. Over here.
I'll stand here.
We got you.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I got that too.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Okay. The PTA Reflection Program is something that celebrates creativity for the students. It's actually a volunteer thing that the students decide to do over what they're already doing, and they celebrate the creativity of photography, language arts, writing, art, drawing, and film producing, photo producing. So anybody that participated in the PTA Reflections this year and had your stuff on display at Northgate Mall, can you guys please stand up? Okay, from Northgate Mall, they were judged, and some of them went on to the Hamilton County Council. District-wide, they went on to Hamilton County Council, and then there were 2 that went on to the state. And I'd like to recognize those 2 that moved on to the state level. One is Shelby Lutz. And the other one is Carmen Abel.
Thank you, Tracy. Next up is our athletic director, Mr. Sean Ryan.
So if you look at the plaques in the hallway, you'll find that we've had a lot of great student athletes come through White Oak Middle School. Many of these students on that list have gone on to receive college scholarships. And this year's decision for the Athlete of the Year was a tough one for the coaches to make because we had so many great nominations. Before I introduce the winners, I want to read some of the comments that these coaches said describing these athletes. The female Athlete of the Year is a well-rounded individual. She was successful in the classroom and in athletics. Her coaches described her as always having a positive attitude, a true team player, always encouraging others. She is a natural leader, willing to step up whenever asked, and a strong competitive side, always wanting to beat her personal best. Another coach described her as always willing to step up and try new things for the good of the team. A great attitude, one of the hardest workers who never got down on herself when things did not go her way. Another coach said she was passionate about writing and having an outstanding work ethic. She's confident and is her own person. This athlete switched sports between her 7th and 8th grade year, picked up a sport that she'd not played before, and finished as White Oak's top athlete in the GMC golf tournament. She then picked up another sport in the spring and finished placing 6th in the discus in the GMC, and again, White Oak's top athlete in the league tournament. All while doing this, she was practicing and competing in the state tournament for Power of the Pen. The female Athlete of the Year is Shelby Lutz. The male Athlete of the Year is the definition of a student athlete. He's a leader within the school and a positive role model to others. His coaches described him as a great athlete with great dedication and leadership. He's a smart player and tough as nails. Another coach described this athlete as a leader who leads by working hard, always supporting his teammates, always with great sportsmanship. He's a leader, and he takes control of the court, field, and the classroom, which is such a rare quality to find at the middle school level. He's a passion that shines through everything he does. His willingness to lead by example will serve him well in the high school years and beyond, both academically and athletically. He has a big heart. After a heated and tough game, I received a phone call the next day about this athlete from the referee. He called to tell me what a great athlete and a leader this young man was, how he kept himself composed, competitive, and what great sportsmanship he had. Along with this, he went on to describe how he was clearly the captain of the team because he not only kept his composure, but maintained his team's composure throughout the game. He stepped up as our quarterback on our undefeated GMC championship team, along with playing corner on defense. He was a key player in one of the best seasons our basketball team has had. The male athlete of the year is Deontay Smith-Moore.
Congratulations to both of you. Next, we enter a portion of our celebration where our Teacher Excellence Awards. Okay, so the teachers will be coming to from my left. We'll start with Encore, okay, and then we'll go into the core classes as well. We'll start with Ms. Backus.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Backus, the physical education teacher. This is my first year at White Oak, and I have to tell you parents, I was a little nervous at first about going from elementary for 19 years to middle school, and it was one of the best transitions I ever made. The children have welcomed me. I do know a lot from Montford Heights, but they welcomed me. They respected what we were doing. For parents that don't know, physical education has changed. It's not go out and just play a game. There's standards, there's written tests, there are physical tests, and the students have really acclimated to all the changes that have occurred. The students I picked are students that took their growth and were serious about changing. It's not against what he did or what she did, it's what you did and how you changed yourself. So my highest achiever was Ryan Kyle. Here it is. And because it's a semester class, Ryan was my first semester. Second, and also Tristan Knight. No, Tristan. In the afternoon, I team teach with Mrs. Simino, who comes over from the high school. Her student athlete, or her most improved student is Austin Parsons. Steps, right there. She also named Jordan Adams as the most improved student. Jordan. And her highest achiever is Jacob Colley. Oh, thank you. I thought I was missing one. And her other highest achiever is Cody Wagner. It was stuck to 8 years. There you go, Cody. Congratulations, Cody. Picture?
Great job.
Mr. Hall, Social Studies elective, Advanced Social Studies elective. I'm going to call these students up, and then I'll speak on their behalf. Nolan Ensweiler, if you can come up. We could save the applause at the end, because I'm going to talk about these guys, if you don't mind. Jenna Leek, come on up. Brittany Ashcraft, come on up. Addie Bauer, come on up. Yes. All four of these students scream success. Awesome in the classroom, great work ethic, leaders in the building. My classroom is a little bit more project-based, so when you talk about taking it to another level, and really they did, with understanding what's going on, not too many questions from these guys. These guys are right on point pretty much about all the time. Awesome. Can't wait to see what they do in high school. Great job. Highest achiever for first semester is Nolan Ensweiler. Highest achiever for second semester is Jenna Leek. My most outstanding student for first semester is Brittany Ashcraft. I apologize, that's second semester. And then Addie Bauer, most outstanding student for first semester.
How about that?
I'm going to go ahead and present for Miss Hannon, who couldn't be here tonight, research and writing. If Amber Childress can come down, please, or come on up, please. And Willie Finch. Yeah, I'd like. Highest achiever in research and writing is Amber Childress. And Miss Hannon's most improved student for research and writing is Willie Finch. Next, we have the Language Awards. Language, Miss Kinsler.
I am Ms. Kinsler, and I teach Spanish 1, which is a high school credit class. And as many of you can probably guess, it's a little challenging to learn a new language. And these two have done it with above and beyond. Would Jenna Leek and Shelby Lutz please come up? These ladies were within points, little minuscule points of each other as the highest ones. Nice job, ladies. I will also be presenting for Mrs. Anderson, the French teacher who is unable to be here. Again, it is also a high school credit class. Would Sydney Kane come up for Outstanding Student? And for Academic Excellence, Nathan Payne.
Picture? 3, 2, 1. Great job.
Here again, guess what I'm talking about this time? Music, again, orchestra. Mrs. McDonough's not here, but she did leave me some notes to talk about her students who won the awards. She said it was difficult to choose her most improved award, but that would go to the person she's glad to have back. That would be Sierra Shell. Come on up. Sierra, you here? And then choosing the most outstanding award is usually the highest GPA, but she had a tie among 3 students for orchestra this year, and they are Mackenzie Buckmaster, Shelby Lutz, and Elizabeth Slonick. Come on up. All right, where we at? Shelby? Stay right there. Mackenzie. Nice job. Can I stay right there? And okay. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
Very good. All right, everybody smile.
You want to introduce the teams? Okay. Okay, next we have our team awards, and those are our teachers are presenting for each team. So first up we have Team Believe, Mrs. Hulsman and Mrs. Herzog. Come on up.
All right, for my language arts academic excellence goes to Panam Dawari. And then for social studies, Megan Goviglia.
And for academic excellence for math is Jacob Colley. And academic excellence for science is Matthew Elliott. Oh my God.
So we're going to reverse.
Good job.
We are up. Okay. Take care.
Here's your pen. Good job.
You can. All right. For my outstanding student in language arts goes to Mary Roscoe. And for my outstanding student in social studies, Tommy Hodge.
And outstanding student for science, Austin Ramirez Besky. And outstanding student for math, Jeffrey Vallis.
Yeah, sure.
Next to come up is Team Empower. How about Team Empower? Let's hear it for them.
I'm Clayton Lindley, science teacher on Team Empower. My highest achieving student this year was Shelby Lutz. And then my academic excellence award goes to Katie Dixon. I lost my little pen. I'll get you a pen in a minute.
Hi, I'm Mr. Barkalow, 8th grade social studies. My academic excellence award goes to Guyver Blessing. And my outstanding student goes to Isaiah Vallone. Isaiah.
I'm Sarah Thompson. I teach math. I teach both pre-algebra and algebra. The first award is for pre-algebra academic excellence, Jordan Brown. And for algebra academic excellence, Shelby Letts. For pre-algebra, my outstanding student, Anisha Neal. And for algebra, my outstanding student, Nathan Payne.
Hi, I'm Heather Schweitzer. I teach language arts on Team Empower. My Academic Excellence Award will go to Savannah Meese. And my Outstanding Student Award goes to Carly Lape.
And I'm Mrs. Steele. I'm on 2 teams and in 8th grade, and I teach Access, Language Arts, and Social Studies. These are my Social Studies awards. Both of these students are on Empower, the team. The student with the highest average in Social Studies for me is Shelby Letts. Here's your one. And my outstanding student in social studies goes to Nolan Insweiler.
Good evening, I'm Rick Harman. I'm the intervention specialist on Team Empower. I have an outstanding student who is Savannah Schmay. And the highest achiever would be Anna Koopman. Scoot in.
Okay. Teacher, step in there, put your face somewhere. All right, go smile. 3, 2, 1. All right. Next coming up is Team Unity. Let's welcome them. Team Unity.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Dina Enderle, teaching language arts on Team Unity. And for academic excellence, the highest average goes to Brittany Ashcraft and my outstanding student, Sydney Kane. Good job. Yeah, you get a photo op over here. For Mr. Vatter, the highest average academic excellence goes to Hannah Petersman. There you go. Wait, get a pen. There you go. For math academic excellence, Alex Casagrande. For language arts, outstanding student, Cordell Casey. Where's Cordell? Hannah, I gave you the wrong certificate. No, I didn't give her the wrong certificate because she is the math outstanding student too. Nice job, Hannah. Yay! And now, Mr. Pott with the Science Awards.
Hello, I'm Mr. Pott, science teacher, Team Unity. My outstanding student, Riddy Bott. And the Academic Excellence Award, Jenna Leek.
I'm Miss Williams. I teach social studies, and my Academic Excellence Award goes to Mackenzie Hogan. And my Outstanding Student Award goes to Elizabeth Slawnick.
I'm Stacy Cook. I teach both pre-algebra and algebra. We'll start with pre-algebra. My outstanding student is Haley Purcell. And my Academic Excellence Award goes to Allie Blythe. For algebra, my outstanding student is Grace Matre. And my Academic Excellence Award goes to Jenna Leek.
Back again. I also teach language arts, and both of my language arts higher achievers were on Team Unity. So the person with the highest grade point average was Jenna Leek. Okay, you have to hug me. And my outstanding language arts person has a perfect name for being outstanding in language arts, Elizabeth Browning. You guys stand in front of us.
Okay, yeah, just leave it here? Okay.
Welcome, Phoenix.
Oh, okay. And welcome now to Team Phoenix.
I am proud to announce the winners for Mr. Forkamp and Ms. Stokes tonight. I have several. I have for Language Arts, Academic Excellence, I have Jaden Sisko. For Language Arts Outstanding Student, I have Caleb Wolf. For Social Studies, Academic Excellence, I have Dania Dawson. And for Social Studies Outstanding Student, Rakim Sargent. For Math Outstanding Student, I have Joey Palmer. And for Math Academic Excellence, Jamila Warren. There she is. Okay, yep, we're good. Picture?
Have a smile. 3, 2, 1. How about this?
I can take those extras.
Next, we have Ms. Thompson to recognize Junior Honor Society. Ms. Thompson.
National Junior Honor Society is an honor bestowed upon our students that exude the qualities of scholarship, leadership, service, character, and citizenship. In order to be a part of the White Oak Middle School chapter of the National Junior Honor Society, the students must have a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 during 7th grade and the first 2 quarters of 8th grade. The students must also submit service hours and write an essay. At this time, I would like to recognize the 2015 inductees. If you were inducted at the May ceremony, please stand.
And our favorite award of the night, perfect attendance. You guys are going to laugh about that. All right, I should call it the Alarm Clock Award because this includes tardies. So we have a perfect attendance in this group. You can have an absence, but it has to be doctor excused. So we have 2 people in this group, and would you please come forward to get your certificates? Michael Coyle and Rebecca Craig. Come on up. This next group is called perfect attendance. This is absolutely no absences and no tardies of any kind. I know, right? Okay. So would these students please come forward to be recognized? It's Brandon DeMoss and Nathan Payne. Come right over here. Not yet. Calm yourself. I have one more student, well, actually, there is one more student who has received perfect attendance. What is that, you might ask? That is perfect attendance for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade years. Right. So, can you please give a round of applause to Nathan Payne? I'm just wondering something. Nathan and everybody else up here, did anybody have any perfect attendance for, well, you had 6th, 7th, and 8th, correct? How about 5th? You don't know? Or your parents? You don't know? Okay. That takes very much dedication and a working alarm clock, and I do commend these four for their outstanding efforts. Good job.
Well, congratulations to all of our award recipients so far. We have more to go, but I want to talk to the 8th grade for just a few moments and instill some knowledge in them one last time. So 8th graders, you want to listen up. 8th grade class 2015, my first class. You did it. It has been my pleasure getting to know you as individuals and to see you grow as a class. Some of you spent quite a bit of time in my office, whereas some of you I've only got to know recently, and I'm better for it. But all of you have left a lasting impression on me and the way I approach my role as principal. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and everything in between, thank you for giving us your best, for encouraging your student to do their best, and for dreaming that this day would come and you'd see your student walk across the stage and enter high school. Never forget, even in the days to come, it truly takes a village to bring a student from childhood to adulthood. Warriors, my hope is that you walk from White Oak proud to say you're a warrior, proud of the achievements you have earned, and proud of the community that you come from. 8th graders, my hope is that you have had a safe place to make mistakes and to learn from them. That you've had, that you've learned from the mistakes or the speed bumps you've encountered on your path through middle school. That you've learned how to learn from your mistakes, because you're going to make more. We all do. Please remember, a mistake is a lesson if you learn from it. My hope for you is that over the past 3 years, you've been provided an environment to grow and learn, that you feel prepared for the next chapter of your lives, and no one ever could ever prepare you for every challenge, but rather my hope is that White Oak Middle School, through our staff, our curriculum and activities that you participated in, have given you the tools needed to problem solve and to process your next step with each of the challenges that you will face. That you'll be able to navigate the peaks and valleys that are destined to come your way in a manner that will make your peaks higher and your time in the valley brief. But I do have a few challenges for you. My first challenge to you, the class of 2015, is to leave a lasting impression on your high school, community, your nation, and therefore a lasting impression on the world. My challenge to you is to make a lasting impression by serving others. Find a way to give back, to give to others, to be the change the world is waiting on. When you do, you'll make an impact on this world. I believe that impact multiplies exponentially. When you make an impact on 2 people, and each of them impact 2 others, and those 4 then influence 8, and so on and so forth, then the people you influence in your lifetime will multiply your influences throughout the future. And that, my friends, is how you leave a legacy. My second challenge to you is that you find fulfillment in your high school years and beyond to adulthood. This does not necessarily always present itself in the job or career path that you choose. Some people identify themselves in their jobs or by their titles and find fulfillment in those realms, but not every one of you will find your life calling in your occupations. This is not to say that you should settle in jobs that you don't have a passion for, but rather understand that happiness and fulfillment can and often are found outside of what you do from 9 to 5. This concept of having to find their fulfillment solely in the job or career can create great stress amongst people young and old. But there are many places to find your passion. One of the best places to find your life's fulfillment is in the service of others. Volunteering in your community and school, either as a mentor, at a soup kitchen, or a neighborhood cleanup program, will often quench the thirst and settle your uneasiness. In serving others, you will find the satisfaction you're seeking. In serving others, you will find where you belong in this world, and in serving others, you will find fulfillment in your life. My third challenge to you is to work hard at everything that you do. Don't be afraid to give everything you have every day to exhaust yourself in pursuit of your ambitions. Each day is a gift. Use it wisely. I take great encouragement from the words of George Bernard Shaw in his poem, Splendid Torch, when he says, "I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle for me. It is sort of a splendid torch, which I got hold of for just a moment and want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it to future generations." Shine your torch, warriors. My last challenge to you, class of 2015, is to show appreciation where it's due. People helped to get you where you are today. People along your path took time, put aside resources, or missed opportunities so that you could pursue yours. A family member, a parent, a grandparent, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, a coach, a caring elementary teacher, a challenging middle school teacher, an administrator, a secretary, a librarian, the ASA teacher. Someone has left a lasting impression to help mold you into the kind of person that you are today. Show them your appreciation. I challenge you to thank them for the love and support that they have shown you, or thank them for the model they've given you for success, or just thank them for listening. Your appreciation will be encouragement for them to continue working hard for you and for others. It is important and not something you should hold off for another day. I'm going to practice what I'm preaching. 8th grade class, thank you. Thank you for helping me grow as a leader. Thank you for your lasting impression you've had on White Oak Middle School and the one that you'll have on Coleraine High School, as well as the Northwest Local School District. And God bless you. Well, you've done it. You've arrived. You've made it. And I am so very, very proud of you. Never, ever forget, once a warrior, always a warrior. Thank you very much. I have the honor of giving what is known as the Principal Award. You'll see that there are 2 names in your program, but you'll notice that there should be 3. There was an error made, and we are correcting it. And I want the family to know that we will also get you a brochure with your child's name in it, and we want to fix it and make it right. The following 3 students had straight A's, all 11 of the quarters of their White Oak Middle School career. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Our first recipient, how about a round of applause? Miss Amy Anderson. Come on up, Amy. Our second recipient, Mr. Nathan Payne. Come on up, Nathan. And our third recipient of the Principal's Award, Ms. Jenna Leek. Let's hear it for her. get together for a picture? Three, two. How about these guys? Our last award before we get to the student recognition is a very important award for me, something that I brought to White Oak 3 years ago when I came, because I think it embodies a lot of what we're looking for. Last year, one of our students actually wrote a poem that defines it perfectly. And to read that poem, let's welcome Amy Anderson.
This is the Warrior Creed, poem written by Brendan Kolbinski. W is for want the best for yourself. Warriors want the best for themselves. They show it by giving 100% in everything they do. A is for academics. Academics are a key role in being a warrior. Warriors are never satisfied with mediocrity in academics. R is for everything. White Oak students embrace everything with a positive attitude and adapt to the best of their ability. R is for respect. Warriors are respectful to everyone in the building, teachers, administrators, and other staff, parents, their peers, and themselves. I is for involvement. Being involved by being in clubs, sports, and other extracurriculars means higher grades, better behavior, and higher standards. O is for others. Warriors are always kind to others. Everyone goes through struggles, and a little kindness can go a long way in making a difference for someone. R is for responsibility. A warrior always does what they are expected to do. Whether it's a homework assignment, project, or playing your role in a club or sport, warriors always come through. S is for spirit. No matter what, a warrior is never afraid to show off their school spirit. We have pride in our school. Being a warrior is a privilege and one that you should be proud to have.
Thank you, Amy. So I asked for teacher nominations, and I read what they write to me, and I look for certain traits. Many of you embody everything she just said. Many of you deserve to come up here and earn this award. A few of you have stood up and stood out amongst the others, and one in particular areas. I look for kindness. Really focus on the kindness that someone is showing. I also look for someone who transcends multiple groups. And that's what it takes to be a warrior, is to show kindness to others, to stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves, and of course, uphold the creed. We have three. Our male recipient of the Warrior Pride Award is a young man that I take a lot of pride in, and watching what he does around the hallways, how he interacts with other people, what he does in the classroom, as well as in athletics and all the activities. He embodies much of what we look for. Congratulations, Nolan Enschweiler. For our females, this year in particular, and I try not to do this because I want to be a guy that is decisive, but I couldn't decide. These two young ladies embody all that we look for. They are fantastic individuals. Unbelievable kindness to others. I've never seen them say a mean word about or to anyone, and they're always looking for ways to serve. And that is what has impressed me the most with these two individuals. They're involved to an unbelievable degree, and they truly do a great job. They stay out of the drama, they rise above it, and they are just fantastic individuals. Our first award goes to Sydney Kane. For our next award, I'm going to owe you a certificate, and we'll take care of that tomorrow. This young lady, like the other two folks up here, has really embodied what we're looking for in a warrior. Came true the most this morning, and is one of the reasons why we're doing this. She spent a lot of time doing something special for all of you, and she doesn't want any thanks for it. And that truly has embodied everything that she's been about at White Oak Middle School, from being involved, encouraging others, and showing kindness. She's impressed me as a person. I want to be more like her. She is fantastic. Congratulations, Shelby Lutz. I owe you a certificate. Thank you. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so we're going to get settled here. It's going to take just a second for us to get to the right place. So I let you know how things are going to go. We're going to release lines of students who will be released from here down out the door to my right. So I do need a path there, okay? And then they will come across the stage from the door to my right where Ms. Heinrich is standing and come across to receive a handshake and one of the certificates. While that row is being called, we're going to be silent because I think that we believe that in our community, that we should hear every name. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? We should hear every name. Absolutely. But not to worry, because I know that you'll have a lot of energy that you want to release. At the end of the row, Ms. Steele will say, thank you. And when she says thank you, you have every right to go crazy and enjoy yourself. Okay, we'll do that a number of times. Give us just a moment to get settled. Ms. Heinrich?
Are you ready to begin? Remember to hold your applause until the whole row is finished, and then you can yell all you want. Noah Kramer, Jalen Wright, both with first honors. Austin Wolf, first honors. Deontay Smith Moore, high honors. Maddie Campbell, first honors. Sydney Kane, first honors. Sierra Shell, first honors. Amber Childress, first honors. Jacob Amon, second honors. Carly Lape, high honors. Jenna Leek, high honors. Grace Matre, high honors. Trevor Kaufman. Brandon DeMoss, first honors. Isabel Sizemore, first honors. Caitlin Grimm, second honors. Kayla Lindner, first honors. Savannah Meese, first honors. Riddhi Bhatt, high honors. Krista Miller, first honors. Miles Bush, first honors. Brent Flynn, first honors. Harrison St. Clair, first honors. Nolan Ensweiler, high honors. Elizabeth Slonick, first honors. Thank you. Slow down. Okay.
We'll take a second round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, up. And next. She collected all the cards.
Huh?
She collected all the cards.
Oh, dear. You want to tell me when to say thank you? Or do we know?
Absolutely. I'll tell you what to say. Okay.
I should have prepared a couple of jokes. You don't want me to sing. Ask my students, they'll tell you that. I could dance. That I could do.
Nice and slow. No hurry.
Michael Coyle, first honors. Lindsay Scott, high honors. Carmen Abel, high honors. Elizabeth Browning, first honors. Sage Kramer, first honors. Kiara Brown, first honors. Amber Peskin, first honors. Allison Thompson, first honors. Yoslin Coronado, first honors. Mackenzie Hogan, high honors. Alexis Allen, first honors. Mackenzie Buckmaster, first honors. Amy Anderson, high honors. Sydney Cosgrove, first honors. Anna Koopman, second honors. Rebecca Craig, second honors. Tyler Keller, high honors. Nathan Payne, high honors. Thank you. Jacob Colley, first honors. Megan Goviglia, first honors. Hannah Ruff, first honors. Joseph Guerrara, first honors. Isaiah Villalon, first honors. Brianna Whittle, first honors. Morgan Manger, first honors. Ryan Kyle, first honors. Shelby Lutz, high honors. Jeff Vallis, first honors. Scott Eulenberg, first honors. Matthew Elliott, high honors. Jordan Brown, first honors. Thomas Hodge, first honors. Thank you. Jamila Warren. Brooke Adams. Hannah Sturgill, second honors. Maxwell Obsharsky. Jacob Davis. Randy Owens. Stephen Stacy, second honors. Brendan Quimby, first honors. Joshua Shell, second honors. Madisam Zidane, second honors. Cody Wagner, first honors. Haley Purcell. Thank you. Rakeem Sargent. Rushan Adhikari, second honors. Umesh Ray. Jacob Suter. Guyver Blessing. James Brown. Muhammadu Juf. Caleb Rylett. Haley Cook. Anu Neopany. Erica Storr. Hannah Petersman. Savannah Schmay. Thank you. Chloe Burton. Juliana Turner. Hannah King. Jessica Koenig, second honors. Katie Dixon. Yamari Dunklin. Kyla McCarran. Alexandria Haynes, Destiny Campbell, Lauren Hancock, Brianna Fletcher, Taylor Kahn, Heaven White, Amber Vaughn, Mitchell Oder, Joshua Turner, Tayshawn Muhammad, Justin Nichols, Dylan Gervers, second honors, Cameron Foster, Martivas Lucado, first honors, Essence Sherrill, Dunia Dawson, Mackenzie Collins, Mariah Trapp, second honors, Natasha Randolph, Hannah Taylor, thank you. Joseph Clark, second honors, Logan Hauser, Abigail Ballinger, second honors, Megan Driscoll, Drew Westrick, Austin Parsons, Jessica Williamson, Kiana Storms, Kaya Dukes, Kiera Delton, Danae Salter, Aaliyah Salter, Mariah Beckrugi, second honors, Riley Gellenbeck, Kenya Blankumsey, DeMonte Brown, second honors, Julia Lockman, Caleb Presler, Austin Howard, Michael Mulcahy III, Jacob Kentrup, second honors, Lauren Greggs, second honors, Amaya Bolden, second honors, Gretchen Herbst, Olivia Swisshelm, second honors, Hector Lopez, Jacob Shelton, Jared Zimmerman, second honors. Thank you. Allison Gregory, second honors. Luke Murray, second honors. Mason Hill. Emmanuel Gaither, second honors. Grace Sanderson, second honors. Jasmine Asbury, first honors. Trinity Ryan. Willie Finch. Nevin Warner. Caleb Wolf. Aaron Sullivan. Alex Copenhaver. Michael Sturgeon. Troy Messerschmidt, first honors. John Robbins. Corbin Ralston. Noah Smith. Cassandra Smith, second honors. Brooke Pickens, second honors. Lexi Scheiper. Makia Matthews. Jaden Hall. Alexander Casagrande. Sincere Jones. Eric Phillips. Sumicio Thomas. Jayla Hines, first honors. Thank you. Anisha Neal. Davion Putman, second honors. Trinity Lyles. Brene Richard. Brittany Brown, Amadou Chicado, Ricky Nelson, Douglas Davis III, Jalen Miles, Akili Davis, Dylan Baker, second honors, Gregory Schaefer, second honors, Paige Mitchell, second honors, Isaac Garcia, Austrin Ramirez-Besky, first honors, thank you.
If I could take a moment to release my teachers, if you guys can go to the gym and help with distribution. I know some of you were helping with that, so my teachers can head that way. Clap your hands once. Well, it has been an absolutely wonderful evening. We've had a lot of kids come across this stage, and if any of your relatives were not able to be here, we do broadcast through Waycross. Thank you to Waycross for being here. A very special thank you to Friendship Baptist for the use of their beautiful facility. Isn't it nice? How about that? On your card this evening is a flyer for an upcoming event that Friendship Baptist is holding to honor veterans. It's at Coleraine Park on June 28th. They hope that you'll join them. Also, a big thank you to my staff who are now going back to do even more work. Thank you to them for coming out and spending the evening with us. Thank you to families for joining us this evening. I know it's a bit of a long program, but I think it's important. A very special thank you to my partner in crime, Miss Susan Peebler. Let's hear it from Miss Peebler. There is someone that needs to be thanked, but before I get to them, I also have a number of staff members that have jumped in as well. Over to my right, a number of our classified staff, Patty New, Joan Painter, fantastic. Also our Dean of Students jumping in. How about a round of applause for these guys? Thank you very much. Thank you. There have been many people that brought this evening to fruition, but one person in particular goes above and beyond. Literally, I'm telling her, she's sending me emails at 9 or 10 o'clock at night over the weekend to go home because she wants it to be right. And she wants it to be right for you, and she does that every single day. I could not survive as a principal without her. I could not. I could not imagine a day without her in my life. I'm very, very thankful. She is so giving, and I'm just so blessed to have her. A round of applause for Ms. Pam Heinrich. God has truly blessed me. God has truly blessed me in this position. I could not be more thankful. He has had a plan from day one, and the plans include me being here. And I have been blessed because of it. I'm blessed because of your kids. Because you send them to me every single day, I get to be a better person. And so for that, I'm so very thankful to you. I'm thankful to the families, but I'm also thankful to the Lord for His great plan in my life. It has been endless and has honestly given me more than I can ever imagine. In just one moment, we're going to usher the students row by row. I'll take care of you, okay? And they'll be heading back through that door right there and heading to the gym. They're going to get their certificates in the gym, then they'll come meet you back in the atrium. It's going to be a bit of a traffic commotion, but please don't go to the gym to get them. They're coming to you so you can take pictures and do all the things that you'd like to do. It has been a great night. Class of 2015, you're my first class. I'm so thankful for you, and I'm proud of you. Thank you, everybody.